fixes don't work for hormone balance, but long-term strategies do. So my overall hormone balancing situation started with a bunch of supplements, and then this evolved into more expensive and specialized powders, protein drinks, health food bars. I went and loaded up at the health food store and spent a lot of money. I loaded my pantry with superfoods, and I had so many packages of things that were like powders and just packages and processed things that I felt like I was just living off non-food after a while. At the time, I was choosing these healthy products because I thought I was doing all the right things. I even dabbled in a few diet plans, both the trendy fads like back then keto and counting calories to lose weight, plus just random meal plans that I came across in magazines that made the big promises. 7-day energy boosting meal plan, 7 days to get rid of your bloating. You know what I mean. I found most of these meal plans and these diet programs way too complicated, and I felt worse afterwards, so I didn't really follow them for very long. Then there was the phase of the detox kits. These were huge for me for actually a couple of years, and I was diligent. Every 3 months, I'm going to do this detox until this one time I got a 30-day detox. I was going to go like, even more advanced and challenge myself. And what happened was about 3 weeks in, I caught a cold. And that cold did not go away for about 4 months. It was awful. And I literally had a stuffed up nose and felt congested and just felt horrible for 4 months. That was there was a little bit of an aha moment there. Like, I didn't really know what was going on, but other than like, these things are garbage for my body. They're not helping. They're making things worse. In and amongst all this, I was in a very strict clean eating phase as well, which did help to agree. I will give it that because I cleaned up a lot of garbage from my diet. But eventually it felt too restrictive and I only got a little boost in health. Like I wasn't fully sleeping through the night. I was sleeping a little bit better. I had a little bit more energy, but I was still sluggish, still saving my weekends for rest and recovery. And Friday nights were like at home every night, just asleep super early. Then I got my hormonal acne breakout after I went off birth control pills. And that just was so mortifying. And I was so consumed by dealing with that I kind of just lost focus on all of the other things. I did focus a lot of time and energy on Googling it, researching it, how to fix my acne. I bought a whole bunch of products that were for my skin. I tried eliminating so many foods that I would read about on the internet as, these are bad for skin, and nothing helped. That's when I decided to work with someone. So I chose a female naturopathic doctor who had experience with hormones. At that time, I knew it had to be somehow related to my hormones, but I sure did not know what that meant back then. And she did help. She gave me a simple food protocol, asked me to add a couple of foods to my diet. It was not about restricting, which was really, really cool. I was super skeptical, but I did it. For 3 months, I followed her recommendations to a T because it was so simple. Like, I can add food to my diet. I love to eat. So that was also very motivating. This was a super simple, I cannot stress more, super simple protocol. It was super small changes to my lifestyle. It didn't impact me at all, other than I had to add a couple new foods to my diet once a day. But the changes were huge. Never in all the 20 some years that I had dabbled in quick fixes had I seen and felt consistent improvements in my health week after week, and actually, for the first time ever, hit my target with almost no effort in 3 months. Yes, I spent 6 months restricting my food, eating really clean, watching calories, counting everything I did, counting every step I took in the name of weight loss, and I did lose the weight, but it felt like a lot of work. This time around for my skin, effortless. Plus, I was not expecting this. I had symptoms that I wasn't working on at all go away. My energy improved so much, and it stayed high. I didn't have any more crashes. I wasn't wanting to crawl under my desk in the middle of the afternoon. I was starting to actually go out for Friday after work drinks with my coworkers because I felt okay. I no longer had any PMS. I didn't have any period bloating. I could eat things like lettuce and beans and cauliflower and broccoli and all that stuff that used to give me gas. I could fit into my little black dress that I loved so much again, and I felt happy. My stress levels plummeted despite a crazy annoying career in IT where inevitably someone irritated me on a daily basis with their "I know more than you do about your work" attitude. It's the men. It's always the men. Let me know in the comments if you have ever experienced that. Not related to health, but it is a thing. So anyway, what I discovered was big changes come from small steps, so long as they're perfectly aligned with the outcome that you want to achieve. Now, small changes come from quick fixes and almost always end in more hormonal and health damage, especially with respect to inflammation and detoxification function, and they rarely stick. So you kind of feel like I'm on this, like, I'm in a health kick, I'm doing really well. And then as soon as you don't follow that quick fix health kick, you're back to where you were before. And then we cycle through that. I'm like, I'm on a healthy phase again, and then back to this. Whereas with my approach to holistic root cause nutrition, you're kind of always on this trajectory, but not restricting. It's not a lot of work. It's not impacting your life or interfering with your life. You still get to live life. So, while I get it, it's nice to hear or see that a pill or a drink mix is going to fix all that ails you. Those are marketing phrases that are designed to draw you in to buy their products. That's it. Few health products on the market today, including supplements, drink mixes, protein powders, health bars, anything that's packaged, as healthy, have any actual authentic science backing up their claims. They're also highly processed. This puts a lot of load on your liver to deal with the processed and preservatives and extra filling ingredients. Processed foods do not have the nutrients that your body needs. So by processing them and digesting them, you're actually adding more oxidative stress and inflammation to your body. And so they actually aren't as healthy as they claim. Instead, look for ways to build a strong, healthy foundation that supports your overall goal today. And if you're into long-term health, which I think you probably are, also supports ongoing health and wellness with little to no effort. And this may sound too good to be true, so I'll be perfectly honest. If you were to work with me one-on-one, there would be 2 to 3 months of effort. And that effort comes from learning how to tweak your diet in a way that supports your goal and supports improving the underlying root problems of your health. And then we get to have a little bit more fun. If you ever want to speed this up, the best way to do this is to get to know your personal root causes of your symptoms. Whatever you're dealing with today, whichever 1 or 2 symptoms you really want to work on, I can help you get there. You just really need to understand why you're exhausted on a deeper biological level, for example, or why you can't seem to stay calm when things go sideways on a deeper physiological plane. It's all about understanding what's going on below the surface that no one is really talking to you about, and no lab test can help you figure out. So I'm here to help you with this when you are interested and ready. So I have posted a link to my 60-minute consultation below in the comments. And this is going to show you the reasons for the health problems that you have in a more insightful way than you've probably ever seen. At least that's what every client that goes through this consultation process tells me. And I'm going to give you a clear, concise, and easy to follow plan so that you just know with little to no effort how to make the best choices based on your body's needs in order to heal and rebalance. This is the secret. Build a foundation of healthy habits for long-term hormonal balance and overall health.